And now, children, do you feel it? Do you feel the excitement of the marathon? Can you feel the power of WKRP? Are we wading in the water of the river of rock and roll? Do you feel the love of Nick Nite? Say hallelujah! Because up next is the most spiritual episode of WKRP. Yes, God talks to Johnny. Yes, it's coming. It's coming now on Nick Nite. Hang in there, babies. Help me now.
WKRP on Nick at Night.
This summer's gonna be really groovy. Wait till you meet my new boyfriend. He's so dreamy.
Hey, babe.
Wayne Arnold is your new boyfriend? Oh, my clothes!
Block Party Summer is back. 3-hour blocks of your favorite shows.
All summer long, only on Nick at Night.
Take a breath. Notice anything? Well, if you happen to have a Tic Tac in your mouth, you would. You notice your breath tastes fresh. And people around you would notice your fresh breath, too. Can you breathe without a Tic Tac? Of course. But I wouldn't recommend it.
Meet Tess. She's eating cereal. So now's the time for Carnation Follow-Up with all the nutrition of starter formulas. And Mom can save up to 20%. Carnation Follow-Up from Nestle, also in soy.
Your shows, your hits. You're welcome to Nick at Night, the place for TV hits.
Where am I? It's a question we all ask ourselves from time to time. But right now, you're in the middle of an all-night WKRP marathon on Nick at Night.
The WKRP Marathon is brought to you by PPG Pro Star certified technicians.
This summer's gonna be really groovy. Wait till you meet my new boyfriend. He's so dreamy.
Hey, babe.
Wayne Arnold is your new boyfriend? Oh, my clothes!
Block Party Summer is back. 3-hour blocks of your favorite shows.
All summer long, only on Nick at Night.
Well, I met Dr. Johnny Fever very early in my radio career when he was going by the name of Johnny Greenblatt and I was going by the name Donny Osmond. He was a tremendous influence on me. He transformed me into the tuned-in, turned-on, far-out, psychedelic flower child hippie that I am today. Thank you, Johnny, wherever you are.
For more Dr. Fever stories, keep watching the WKRP Marathon.
If your replacement windshield isn't installed properly, you could have a slight leaking problem. That's why you should go to the pros. PPG Pro Star certified technicians. Whether you need your windshield repaired or replaced, they're professionals who do the job right the first time. For PPG Pro Star certified technicians, call 1-800-PPG-7011.
Every time you buy and recycle drinks in aluminum cans, money goes to Habitat for Humanity. Think of it. Just by picking up drinks in aluminum cans, you help put a roof over someone's head. Just as sure as if you'd picked up a hammer. Help make the American dream something more Americans can share. Next time, buy and recycle cans.
And lastly, I request that my ashes ascend the Eagle Peak Trail one last glorious time, so that I may join with eternity in a moment of quiet reflection.
Uncle Carl.
Get a 99 Sportage starting at $13,795 after $1,000 cash back.
I'm Roger Sauty from Post Cereals. I grew up on cereal, followed the funnies, sent for that sheriff's badge. It was the way to start the day. Now that I've grown up, my cereal is Post Shredded Wheat. Simple, honest, pure, and so wholesome, the feeling you're off on the right foot stays with you all day long. Post Shredded Wheat. It's starting the day with cereal and doing it right.
Grab a cup of Joe and stay up late because the WKRP Marathon is rocking and a-rolling all night long on Nick at Night.
I worked with Dr. Johnny Fever many years ago when I was just getting started. At the time, he was known as Dr. Johnny Running a Temperature. I was doing my top 40 countdown. He was doing a bottom 40 countdown, counting down the 40 least popular records. The ratings? Not up to par. We promised we'd stay in touch, but last time I heard, he was working the graveyard shift at an all-polka station in Waukesha.
For more fever stories, keep watching the WKRP Marathon.
Why is it models always look 15? I don't like that. Her? Please. She has another 20 years before she even has to think about wrinkles.
Right, and I'll look 30 years younger overnight.
At the Pond's Institute, we don't give you hype, we give you results. Our age-defying lotion with these 4 ingredients is proven to visibly reduce fine lines by up to 77%. Age-defying lotion from the Pond's Institute. No hype, just younger-looking skin.
Meet Tess. She's a mover and a shaker. Not to mention a fitness buff. She's a busy girl, all right. She's even eating cereal. So now's the time for Carnation Follow-Up with all the nutrition of starter formulas, plus nearly twice the calcium. And Carnation Follow-Up can save you up to 20%. The very thought makes Tess giggle all over. Bring out the very best in your baby with Carnation Follow-Up from Nestle, also in soy.
Take a breath. Notice anything? Well, if you happen to have a Tic Tac in your mouth, you would. You notice your breath tastes fresh. And people around you would notice your fresh breath, too. Can you breathe without a Tic Tac? Of course. But I wouldn't recommend it.
Heard the buzz? My honey barbecue wings are back at KFC. Dripping with my zingy honey barbecue sauce. Now that's finger-licking good. Get 6 for $1.99. That price ain't gonna last, so shake a leg.
Imagine the horrors of Kosovo through the eyes of a child.
At War Child, we're helping children caught in this terror with food, shelter, and medicine.
War Child has no politics. Its only agenda is to help them survive. But we need you to join us.
Your generosity will be a message to these children
that beyond the madness of war, there are those who still care.
Thank you.
Where am I? It's a question we all ask ourselves from time to time. But right now, you're in the middle of an all-night WKRP marathon on Nick Nite.
WKRP on Nick at Night.
Where am I? It's a question we all ask ourselves from time to time. But right now, you're in the middle of an all-night WKRP marathon on Nick at Night.
So I get these 2 pieces of mail on the same day. One from my insurance company saying my premiums are going up. The other from this company called Progressive that says they have a smart new way to shop for auto insurance. All you do is call them up.
Progressive, can I help you?
They give you their rates plus the rates of several other companies.
Okay, let me get some information.
Now, excuse me if I sound cynical, but I wonder whose rates are going to be lowest. Wait, yours isn't the cheapest?
No, not this time. It looks like you could save over $200 if you went with...
What?
Hello? Hello?
You're an insurance company?
Hey, we know how hard it is to shop for auto insurance. A lot of times we're the lowest. Sometimes we're not. We just want you to have the information.
That's not what I expected from an insurance company. And then he said, well, maybe you should.
Find out the price and service you should expect. Call 1-800-AUTO-PRO or your authorized independent agent.
Last weekend, Beth took her Ford ZX2 out for a little adventure.
You know that van is still following us?
And she found it.
Let's lose them. Yeah.
Of course, the ZX2 makes a perfect getaway car. As long as you know who you're getting away from. Oh, well. Hey, she would have hated having a chauffeur anyway. Ford Escort ZX2, built to last.
Got heartburn caused by acid reflux? Only Gaviscon forms a soothing protective barrier that keeps acid down. Pepsid AC and Zantac 75 can't do that. Gaviscon, it helps keep acid down where it belongs.
You want the inside scoop? It's New Preference by L'Oreal. Color doesn't get any better than this. Special new
new anti-drying conditioners mean my hair won't dry out. And Stay True colorants mean my glorious color won't fade out. New Preference by L'Oreal. Because you're worth it.
You watch, you made them hits we made. Our network is Nick at Night. The place for TV hits.
All right, babies, you're in the middle of an all-night WKRP marathon.
On the place for TV hits, Nick at Night.
Babies,